Hey, happy Monday morning, everyone. If you watch this later on YouTube, sometimes you show me looking down because this is actually a morning call that we actually record, and then we post it to YouTube later so you can look at it on YouTube also. So, anyways, that's why I look down quite often is because this is a call, so I'm looking at my phone, even though I've got an audience later looking at me. So, Mondays are not to be negative or anything, but they're crazy and they're super busy. So I typically can go through 1,000 plus emails a day and 1,000 plus text messages a day. So Mondays on Saturday and Sunday, obviously the traffic is lighter because it's Saturday, Sunday, and most people have a life and they're doing things. But that being said, I still get a lot of text messages on Saturday and Sunday, and I welcome them. But I'm just not my best as far as like getting back to those text messages over the weekend. So my system, like what I do, if I get a text message and I can't answer it because I'm with the kids at a sporting event or I'm here or there and I just can't answer it. So I'm not really in my element all the time unless I'm up in front of my computer and I've got my two screens and I'm rocking and rolling. So that being said, what I do is if I get a text message and I just can't answer it right then, as far as like give them the response they need, I actually email myself. I send myself an email, and it's like my to-do list. And so my email, like it creates it builds up. I don't know how to say it otherwise. So it builds up over the weekend on Saturdays and Sundays, and I've got like this to-do list. So Mondays are always fun. Sometimes I don't really feel like, hey, I've caught up, and I feel like I got my head above water until like 2 or 3 o'clock on a Monday because of the weekend, right? So, but today I'm energetic. I feel good. I'm going to go in and I'm going to attack. We're going to do a quick lesson this morning. And we're going to be talking about how your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth, okay? And, it's been said, you've heard this before, I'm sure. If you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to go far, go with others. And there's countless ways to connect with others and create your network. Obviously we're in the days and the age of networking through social media, and the ways to network is our worlds now are just so big. They're worldwide. We can be known worldwide through our network, right? And things have really, really changed as far as like building our network and this power just over the last few years even. I don't know if you've heard of Dunbar's number, but Dunbar's number is 150. 150 is the magic number of viable and sustainable relationships a person can maintain. So, without social media, Dunbar has basically said, hey, you can have 150 people that you can maintain that sustainable, viable relationship with. And he kind of explains this through the brain function in our neocortex, the part of the brain that is responsible for our cognition, sensory, and motor functions, as well as our ability to use language. And so he just kind of goes over this. In fact, it's said that sometimes in military groups, they go in groups of 150, knowing that they can trust each other and have each other's backs and have relationships with these individuals. And so, who beyond you is beyond your limit? So I suggest that there is no limit of your network. Your network is going to be as big as you want your network to be. There's enough tools and things out there that your network is limitless, right? You can always make connections and turn connections into something of value, which is limitless. And think of your network as the power and the beginning of your net worth, all right? We can all have global connections, and the ideas we learn from our network are invaluable. They just are. We need to rely on our network more often and use our resources, all right? Want to learn something, anything, engage in your network. Build your network careful so it can build a better future for you. All right? You build your network, but then your network builds you. So it's kind of interesting. So the network is our foundation of success. So we build this network and we've spent all this time building it, and then eventually our network builds us, right? And the connections we have and create now will be the foundation of our professional lives. And so if you're just getting in your profession or getting into real estate or starting this business, it's important to take 2 steps back to take 3 forward and create the important networks and connections that you need to be successful in that business. Over 80% of jobs are actually created from networking right now, which is interesting, of course. What you know, it's not always what you know, but who you know, and that's the aspect of that. So there's another concept, with this network. Think about your number one, favorite person or favorite mentor, or just someone in life that's important. Okay. Think of someone that's important. So that being said, that person that you think is important, are they interesting to you, or are they interested in you? So the quickest way to build a network is to be interested in others, be interested in their success, be interested in who they are, where they came from, and just be interested in who they are, sincerely be interested in who that person is. Have you ever been at Target or Walmart or just somewhere out in public, and you see a person that you haven't seen in 10 or 20 years, and you're just kind of excited to see them and talk about life, and then you just spent the last 5 minutes talking about your kids and the sports they're doing and everything about you, and you walk away from that conversation and you realized you didn't let them talk once or you didn't ask them a question about their life and how they're doing. I know I've personally have done that lots of times, and you might have probably been a recipient of that. So it's just a reminder to be different, and when someone walks in, someone just walked in the front door, that's why I said walked in, but someone comes into your life that you haven't seen in a long time, just not to talk about yourself, right? So that's the power of networking, is being interested in others, and that's the power of building your network, is being interested in others and giving them value also. There's people are going to be around you if you can give them value, and now you become you become interested in them, and that's the way we provide value to them. And also just by our services, we provide value in our professional services. People come to my barbecue restaurant because they like the barbecue. I'm providing them something delicious, and so they're going to come, right, and eat barbecue. So that being said, just a quick reminder, everyone, happy Monday. Thank you for tuning in and listening in. Your network is your net worth. And just a reminder to build up your network, and that's the foundation to your business success. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. It's a beautiful Monday morning in Arizona. Thanks for being a part of my life and being interested. And it's going to be an exciting day. Go out there, make something happen. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.